there
All
you
right,
go.
we're up and ready.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm Nicole Hacault with Royal LePage Top Producers, and we've got Karen Beckingham here with Verica One Link. So you've been ridiculously busy the past week, right?
Oh, crazy busy. Lots of stuff going on from the announcement that was made about the banks will postpone up to 6 months worth of bank mortgage payments through
Mm-hmm.
to what if I refinance with these low interest rates, to people wanting
Yeah.
to get approved to make sure that they can grab these low interest rates.
Yeah, you're kind of getting a triple whammy right now, hey?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
So um, now the rates have started going back up, correct?
Well, they're fluctuating on a daily basis. We're getting mortgage rates going up and down. And really what that's based off of is the bond market and mortgage rates are related. They're off of the same market essentially. And anytime that there's positive information, the bond market starts to behave positively and the rates start to increase.
Mm-hmm.
So when that happens, of course, mortgage rates increase. But then if there's other news that comes out that's economically not so positive, then bond rate falls again and mortgage rates fall. So, it's up and down, but they are back to, the historic lows that we had 5 years ago.
Right. So you're not getting the 2.44s anymore, but what are people getting?
Well, right now there's still 2.54, 2.64, but a couple of our lenders have up to 2.94. We'll see if they stay there. I'm not so sure that's where they're going to land. I think we're still going to see a lot of volatility pulling interest rates down yet.
Yeah. And I think my mortgage, I think, is at 2.9 that I
Mm-hmm.
got like 2 years ago. So they're still lower than I got 2 years ago then.
Yes, yeah. We've got a lot of people coming out of 5-year terms over the next number of months from the 2.49s and lower that were out 5 years ago. So
Mm-hmm.
they're ideally, coming back into a market that's similar to what they were in 5 years ago, which is kind of nice for them.
Yeah.
If the maturities had come out even a month ago, their rates would have been much higher, and therefore their mortgage payments would have changed dramatically too. So it's kind
Yeah.
of nice for those people. I do recommend that anyone that has a mortgage coming up within the next year, even 18 months, to check in and
Mm-hmm.
see if it is worthwhile now taking a look at paying the penalty and grabbing these lower rates while we have them, and what the cost of that might be, what the benefits and costs
Okay.
will be. Yeah.
Okay. And now, like, for buyers who are out there looking right now, like, so today is March 21st, right? Because it's day by day, hour by hour, right? What risks are there potentially to buyers who might be looking right now?
I think the biggest risk that they need to be aware of is their employment risk. With a lot of the businesses closing their doors temporarily, some buyers are going to find that their income's been cut. I think they really do need to speak to their specialist and make sure that how their situation is going to impact whether they should purchase now or whether they should wait a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There's benefits on both sides. As long as their income is still fairly stable and it's still coming in, really, it's an ideal time. Interest rates are low. People are holding back a little bit, so you're not
Mm-hmm.
going to have as much of the competitiveness out there. So I think there's lots of value in at least talking to your mortgage professional about.
Uh-oh, we're frozen. Where did she go? So this is the problem right now, is that so many people are on the internet that my internet keeps cutting out. There you are.
I think the internet's a little
Mm-hmm.
overwhelmed, just like the
Yeah.
rest of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you said, it's just important to have the right conversation with the right people, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I know, I don't know if you saw it, but in Ontario, they just put a stop to all open houses.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think like the landscape in terms of showings and whatnot is going to change quite a bit in the next week in Winnipeg,
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
the way that we're we're conducting ourselves in our real estate and whatnot as well.
I think it's funny, this is a bit of opinion now, but I think it's pushed us forward technology wise
Mm-hmm.
to a more virtual business, virtually taking a look at the houses before you go out and actually put your feet over the threshold,
Yeah.
doing your mortgage application online or by video conference. I think it's kind of pushed us forward a little bit that way, which is kind of good.
Well, yeah, because I mean, these meetings like this,
Awesome.
I was talking with I'm president on the River Park South Community Association. And so our next board meeting is going to be conducted this
Yeah.
way. And we kind of said, this might be a good way, no matter what, going forward,
Yeah.
easier for everybody, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of good that comes out of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So what other things do you think are important
I think
for
it's
buyers and
important.
sellers?
Yeah, I think one of the most important things is anybody that's holding a mortgage. There was, an announcement made that up to 6 months worth of payments can be waived. This isn't something that is undertaken just as a general thing. Every person's situation is going to be analyzed and underwritten to see if they qualify.
Mm,
And the what they might qualify for could be interest only payments for a
okay.
number of months through to payments that are postponed and put at the back end of their mortgage. So each person is going to be treated individually. The financial institutions their lines are overwhelmed, and some of the wait
Mm-hmm.
times are 4 hours or more. So if it's not urgent, I would recommend that most people wait until it gets a little more urgent or closer to their mortgage payment date, within 7 to 10 days before the mortgage payment date, before they try and reach out to their lender. I have a whole list of lenders' customer service numbers. So if anybody is needing it, certainly just have them reach out and tell me who
Okay.
their lender is, and I can send them the customer contact number.
Okay.
But
Perfect.
the risk of on the seller's end, there is some concern about deals falling through that
Mm-hmm.
on the sale end. So somebody that's moving, selling a house and purchasing a new house, there is a little bit of risk associated with the fact that if something goes wrong with the financial circumstances of the people that are buying your house, that it could fall through.
Yeah.
That's always a risk. It's maybe a little greater right now. So,
Yeah.
hang on. There we go. It's
You're
always,
frozen, but I can still hear you.
yeah, there we go.
I know
Um,
we've talked about putting just extra conditions into offers.
yes.
So like a 48-hour clause
Yeah.
for both buyer and seller to back out,
Yep.
due to anything COVID-19 related.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Protecting people. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's both sides of the deal that need to be protected, right? Both buyers and
Yeah.
sellers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I had some bridge loan. So
Mm-hmm.
when you're selling and you're buying a new home, to move the equity over, you need a bridge loan. I've had some of the bridge loan opportunities disappear.
Yeah.
So people are a little nervous about, financing those. Sorry,
Yeah.
I have text messages coming in. Financing those. So, what? I think it's a perfect time to remain.
Uh-oh. We lost you again. At least it's not my face freezing funny right now.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, so you said it's a perfect time to.
A perfect time to remain in contact with your real estate professionals, be it your real estate agent yourself or your mortgage professional like me.
Mm-hmm.
Just remain in touch, and even check in with your lawyer. I know
Yeah.
with some lawyers there's concerns as well.
Yeah.
So, just keep in touch. It's not a normal process. There are going to be delays, and I think we all have to just accept that that's part of the process right now.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, any other questions? Everybody can always reach out to one of us at any time, right?
Sounds great.
Okay.
Okay, good to talk to
Okay.
you. Bye.